Welcome to Quick Poker, everybody. I'm Frank Carlino. It's day 15 of the Bankroll challenge. Let's get started. All right, so this is what happens when you play poker like every day, all month. I'm burnt. I feel a little bit shot in my brain. So you got to find the balance between playing enough where you're making money and you're playing as much as possible, but at the same time, you're not playing like injured, I like to call it. Jalen Hurts, Philly, he may not be 100% right now, right? I mean, Josh Allen of Buffalo, he might be a little hurt. A lot of players are banged up right now, but, they still got to play. You're mentally a little bit exhausted from, thinking so hard. You're taking a risk by playing because you're not playing at your full capacity. You got to find that balance. Like I always say, I'd probably make more money playing 3 days a week all year than I would if I played 7. Go figure. Doesn't work like that at your job. Let's collect that daily bonus. Have a 325-day streak. 202.31. All right, this was a super interesting hand where I raise under the gun. I think you can make an argument that you should never raise under the gun with Queen Jack regular. And I think you can even make an argument that it's obviously player dependent and, table dependent, but Queen Jack suited is basically the same thing as Jack 10 suited and 9-10 suited. I mean, you're just losing to a better hand if they have King Queen or Ace Queen, King Jack or Ace Jack. So you can make an argument you shouldn't even open this hand, but we did it anyway. We get a call. Okay, Ace 4-6. All right, so Ace King is in my range. I raise under the gun. They just called. So the fact that the flop favors my range, I can still multi-way try to bet and take it down. Plus, we have enough equity when called. Assuming someone doesn't have King 10 of clubs, that'd be really bad. And that's the kind of thing that happens when you open Queen Jack suited under the gun. They're in position. They're going to have such an advantage. It's going to be so easy for them to get away or to stack you when flush over flush does happen. We're going to bet because of our range advantage. Probably not the best decision multi-way. We get a call, and then a player with a big stack. Whoa, he's raising. That's a set. It's got to be a set, right? I don't think he's going to value raise multi-way with just Ace King. I do at least feel like my flush draw is live against him. Because is he really going to add a position multi-way, raise the flop with King High flush draw? No, he's not going to want to reopen the betting. He's probably going to want to close the action with that. These guys over here, these two guys, they can still have the King High flush draw. Now, I just call. Got too much equity to fold, especially against his range, unless he's a real nut. But, I blocked King Jack of clubs, King Queen of clubs. He probably doesn't have a King High flush draw. All right, so Bink, only have 474 left. It's unfortunate because stacks might go in. He's not going to check raise. And then, slow down when I only have this much. He's probably going to put more money in. He's probably not going to want to fold because obviously he's putting me on an ace. And if I have Ace King with the King of clubs, he's got to deny equity and he's got to jam. So good situation for us. Happy they both folded. He checks. So when he checks, I think he's drawing dead. But is a set drawing dead? For some reason, I don't remember, but I checked back. So I checked back, and then I hate this card. But then again, I hate it because it kills action. And if he bets out, was he really raising with a King High flush? What if he had King 4 of clubs? Then I started thinking, am I about to lose? But he probably never value raises with ace, with just a pair of aces with the King of clubs. But I still don't want to see an all-in. I want to see a check so I could jam and he could make a crying call. So look at this. He jams, and I actually, in real time, I don't think I snapped, but I waited for a little bit before I called because I was just like, it was a crying call for me now. It's like, you really have the King of clubs? You really raised King 4 of clubs? You really raised with just a flush draw multi-way? Or, no, maybe he did have Ace King. And because to check the turn when the club comes, if he checked the turn when the club comes with a set, why would he fire his set now? Doesn't make any sense. I feel like I might be beat. Obviously, I have to call anyway. And watch what he has. He has a 4 of club. He had a set, like I thought, on the flop. And then he turned his 4 of club into a bluff. Doesn't make any sense. I only have 474 left. If I was deeper, it might have made a difference. But I don't know. Interesting hand. Do you like his play? Do you hate his play? I mean, I don't want to feel too much outside pressure to play today too much when I'm burnt out. I do feel burnt out and tired. And, like I said, you got to find that balance. Shout out to Martin Luther King Jr. The I Have a Dream speech is, I was thinking before, maybe The best speech out of any speech ever. I can't think off the top of my head right now any speeches in history that are better than that one. I have a dream to complete the Bankroll challenge, even though I don't know what amount of money I'm trying to get up to. I have a dream just to get to 500 subscribers, get monetized on YouTube, and keep making money on Global as a another source of income. For me right now, it's really just coffee and poker, and that's how it's been. I would love to add YouTube to that. I'm going to sign up for some smaller stakes sit and goes because I don't want to play too hard. I want to play some more like relaxing poker. I want to get my Oppenheimer music going, get into mad scientist mode. So today's just going to be about a lot of studying, experiment with some new styles at low stakes. Thank you for watching today's episode of Quick Poker, and I'll see you all tomorrow.